Before he got to know all the animals in the forest, the little hedgehog thought that they all looked like him. He thought that they all had spines. When he went for his first walk in the forest, he was amazed to see that this was not the case. The first animal he met was Mr. Rabbit. So he asked him, "Don't you have spines?" "No way," said Mr. Rabbit. "I have the softest and fluffiest fur, and I'm very proud of it. I also have 4 little legs that help me run really fast. All my ancestors were champion athletes, and I like running too. I work out every day so I can become a champion too. This is my favorite game. Do you want to run with me?" "But I can't run that fast," said the little hedgehog. "If you run a little bit every day, one day you'll be a good runner too," said Mr. Rabbit, and with a hop, hop, he went off looking for a carrot. As he looked at Mr. Rabbit running, the little hedgehog said to himself, "I wish I also had such soft fur and such fast legs like Mr. Rabbit. I only have some useless spines." He sighed and continued his journey through the forest. "Ribbit, Ribbit," said a tiny frog, jumping in front of him. The little hedgehog asked her too, "Don't you have spines?" "Me? Spines? No way! I have the shiniest green skin that helps me slide easily through the water. I also have 4 little springy legs that help me do amazing jumps. In fact, we froggies are champion jumpers. This is our favorite game. We work out daily to keep in shape, and in the evening we have fun singing in the choir beside the lake. Now I'm late to my swimming lessons. Do you want to join me?" "But I can't swim," said the little hedgehog to himself. "Then you must learn. Swimming makes you healthy, and it helps you get stronger," said the little frog, and with a splash, splash, she jumped into the water with her friends. Looking at her swim, the little hedgehog said to himself, "I wish I could be like the little frog. If only I could jump and swim like her. My spines don't help me swim or jump," he sighed and kept walking through the forest. After a while, he met a little sparrow. "Chirp, chirp," the sparrow greeted him. The little hedgehog looked at her in surprise, and he was wondering about her feathers. "Where are your spines?" he asked. "Spines? I have no such thing, and I'd have no use for spines," replied the little sparrow. "My body is covered in fine, soft feathers, and my wings help me fly. How do your spines help you?" "I don't know," said the little hedgehog, ashamed. "Maybe you'll find out one day," the little sparrow encouraged him. "I couldn't fly from the very start, and when I was a baby sparrow, I didn't understand how I could use my wings. But now I've found out. I train every day to become a champion. Flying is my favorite game. Do you want to fly with me?" "Right now, I can't fly, but maybe I'll learn one day," said the hedgehog. "Nothing can stop you from trying," said the little sparrow, hopping joyfully, and with a flap, flap, she flew away. The little hedgehog looked at her flapping her wings and said to himself, "I wish I could be like the little sparrow so that I could fly like her, but my spines don't help me fly." He sighed and continued his journey. Right about then, some children and a white playful dog arrived on the same path, walking through the same forest. Taken by surprise, the little hedgehog didn't have time to hide, and he stayed really close to the ground. "Look, there's a hedgehog!" shouted one of the children. Within a few seconds, everybody had gathered around him. "He's so cute," said a little girl. "I think he's a baby. Look at his tiny spines." The dog came close and sniffed the hedgehog, but when his little black nose touched one of his prickly spines, he was startled. "Woof, woof! That thing hurts," he barked. The hedgehog, even more scared, rolled up into a ball. "Look, look!" cried a little boy. "He rolled up." Then an older boy came and said to them, "When hedgehogs are in danger, they roll up." and their spines keep people away. As long as he stays all rolled up like this, nobody can hurt him." The hedgehog was listening carefully to everything that was happening around him. When he heard the boy, he was relieved. "Aha! Now I know what my spines are for. They protect me from danger." As he was trying to find a more comfortable position, the hedgehog felt that he was starting to roll around nicely. Surprised at what he could do, he did it again and again. "Look what I can do! It feels so good to roll around. This game is so much fun. It's rolling, it's rolling," a little girl cheered. The children were jumping for joy all around him, and the little hedgehog was now feeling very special. After a while, when the forest grew quiet, the little hedgehog looked around. The children and the dog had left, and he thought it was time to go back home. The little hedgehog's adventure in the forest helped him to get to know himself better. First of all, he now understood what his spines were for and that this could be his favorite game. He was happy and proud of what he had discovered. And of course, he couldn't wait to show his new friends what he could do. But most importantly, he couldn't wait to practice rolling up and moving around every day until he could also be a champion at gymnastics. Hope you enjoyed.